Hello, PTG fans. I am Hyper-G, and with me is Lucky-Sixes.
What up, G?
I am the G. I'm the Hyper-G.
You're the Hyper-G.
I like that.
Yeah, that was one of my better ones, I think.
That was good.
Short.
Yeah. But simple and effective.
Well, yeah.
I think that's a really good start. Let's go with it.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm happy.
Proxy Table Gaming with another battle report, and this is our last pre-hotfix battle report.
Yeah, so the original 2.0 really. Beta.
Yeah, better.
Beta.
It's a tournament battle, isn't it? Officially.
Yeah, officially.
You said
to get some more points.
Yeah. Two right. Yeah, you're sitting pretty, 16 points ahead of me.
Yeah.
In the tournament, and so we decided to have my tournament Orcs versus your tournament Highborn Elves.
Yeah.
See what happened, because actually we were drawn to go against each other in the tournament very briefly.
Early on, yeah, and we said we didn't really want to drive 3 hours to play each other.
Yeah,
we didn't really like each other that much.
Yeah, and because of that early stage of the tournament, there were a lot of people on the same amount of points. Callum very kindly,
yeah,
and the opponents that were involved very kindly allowed us to change opponents.
Yeah,
because it didn't really matter at that early stage. So
we decided at that point that we'd have a battle after the tournament.
After the tournament, we were going to challenge each other. This is that battle. So yeah. All very familiar with the lists. There are tournament lists. We had Encircle deployment.
Attack me, defender.
Yeah.
I was the attacker.
You were the attacker, yeah. And secure target was our secondary objective. So we were each going towards setting one marker, basically. And that's a very nice overview picture. You were taking pictures, so you can guarantee they're a bit more detailed than mine. On your chair.
I like these overviews.
At one point, you are going to fall off that chair. You know that.
It'll be worth it.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to fall on my dragon, aren't I?
Don't say that. That would hurt.
Yeah.
The dragon. Yeah. So there's deployment. All very nice. Do you want to talk about your deployment first?
Yeah. So got my knight unit on the left, on the flank. Sea Guard pushed up a little bit. Dragon behind. Queen's Guard in the centre. Eagle behind the house. Lion Chariot just in the middle. See what he can do. Reavers, then Lancers.
Yep. Cool.
So I'm thinking my setup, because I put down pretty much everything. So I put my Eagle down and you put some chaff. I put my Reavers down, you put some chaff. Put my Lancers down, you did chaff, and then I just went down.
Calling Inox chaff.
Well, yeah. My thoughts are I'll try and get your War Machines with my Lancers if I can.
Yeah.
And see what the Reavers can do and stuff. And on the other side, hopefully shoot and wipe out what I can't shoot with my Knights and Dragon.
Yeah, totally.
That's the idea.
So I placed that objective, you placed that one.
Yeah. Yeah, and then my Lancers, if I'm still around,
they're scoring later. Yeah.
So I had a plan.
You had a plan. It sounds like a good plan. I like it. Yeah, and my plan was to stop you in that plan.
Yeah.
So Giant on this side, somewhat protected by the hill. Unit of Cave Goblins with their bows ready to shoot anything that comes into range. Some Bridge Trolls, the Raiders, pre-Vanguard. Iron Orcs with the BSB. General on the Chariot. Another unit of Cave Goblins with Madkit up top. Big block of Common Orcs with their spears and Green Tide. There's the Git Launcher, sort of teetering on the hill. The Gargantula, Iron Orcs with the other Iron Orc character. And the Skura, who, I don't know, he must like have a bad odour problem or something, because I always sort of tuck him out on the side.
Edge, yeah.
That's from lessons learned from panicking other units in my army. So.
Yeah. And there's no forest in sight.
No forest in sight, so my demons of steadfast forest problems will not haunt me in this one. There's forest here. I'll do well to get them over there, wouldn't I?
If you get over there and you're not steadfast, you've done something wrong.
Yeah. Well, too right.
But
we'll see how it goes. You just told him turn 6. Here we go. Go on then. All yours.
So
you got turn 1. You knew you got turn 1.
Yeah, so I vanguarded my Reavers up a bit so that I could go behind your Iron Orcs and look to shoot at just cause a ruckus.
With Reavers.
See what they can do. Lancers go up fully out of line of sight with the Orcs again. Lion Chariot moves up just for a bit of zonal, just to see, like, get...
Zonal?
Yeah, it's a bit zonal.
Conage.
Queen's Guard stays there because they can shoot some stuff. Sea Guard move up a bit to be in range of... I think
the Cave Goblins, I think.
Yeah, the other Goblins. Dragon moves up to be in range of the General.
For his magic.
General, yeah. Eagle moves over there just to be with the Knights who have moved up to get as far as I could.
And they're hiding behind the hill.
Hiding behind the hill. So I went up quite close to the hill so that I could counter-charge if you put anything on it.
Yeah, and I kind of had learnt my lesson from previous deployments because I made it so these Cave Goblins you had to move with your Sea Guard in order to shoot them. So I was quite internally pleased by that. And I also vanguarded the Raiders backwards so that they were no longer in Queen's Guard range. Yeah, so there is that. Here you go, the Queen's Guard.
I don't think I got anything off in Magic. I think you just spelled. I think obviously it's gone through Magic, isn't it? So I think don't think I got anything off that was important anyway. Queen's Guard do a few, I think 5
wounds it looks like.
6, yeah,
and a pass panic. Yeah, you go for
it. Sea Guard do 2.
Yeah,
it looks like I've got an armor on them.
Yes.
Reavers do 1. Boom shakalaka.
Ding dong.
And it's over to you.
Yeah, lovely. Good start. So, to counter all this shenanigans, I moved my giant into the flank of your Knights of Rhymer.
Annoyed internally.
Wow. Do you remember a previous battle where a giant got in the flank of the Knights of Rhymer?
Oh my lord. And it was by like an inch, if that. And I didn't have to go up that aggressive. And I even, when I was moving him, I even thought about it. I just didn't measure it. You
even got your measure. You got your laser pen out and just everything.
Yeah, I was doing it so casually. I was so annoyed when you got my flank.
Yeah,
I was so annoyed.
Oh dear.
Like,
good start.
I wasn't
turn
like,
1.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. But yeah, so.
Yeah, and also marched up the Cave Goblins so that I was exactly within 8 inches of the Knights with a Mad Git ready to come.
Always hits Cav.
Yeah. Bit of shuffling with the Bridge Trolls and the Raiders, keeping the Raiders in reserve, really. Trying not to be too close to something that can shoot them. I don't think I've moved much in this middle area. I didn't move the Goblins or the Gargantula because I wanted to use their bows. And, you know, they're already going to struggle to hit anyway, so don't move them. And the Iron Orcs have moved on to the objective.
Early doors,
at which point we kind of checked the rules for this scenario and found out it wasn't.
Yeah. I don't know whether, I think the hotfix may have changed that. That might be,
so
I'm not sure.
It counters every turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is an end of game claiming objective thing in this one. So they grabbed it, just
signaling
their intent. Yeah, but what they did is they left behind Bazad, Big Fist. Don't think I've ever called him by name on a report. To block the Reavers from charging the Git launcher. Because I mean, you know, I know they're Reavers and everything, but I still think they killed the Git launcher on the charge.
I think so.
You got light lances, haven't you? So,
yeah, right thing to do.
Yeah, I think so. And that is Orcs turn 1 movement. So this was incredible, really. I did Swarm of Insects in Magic, got it through on the dragon, and did 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So rolled 2 6s to wound. I rolled massive. Like I think it was 3 6s, a 5, and a 1.
Yeah.
On my 5d6.
And I think you only got 2 through as well. Like it was something like you got 2 or 3 through. No. You got 6 through, didn't you?
I did.
So the average would have been 2, and you got 2.
Yeah, that's I think that's right. Yeah, but I was very pleased with 2 wins on the dragon. Obviously, you hadn't got Melodis.
That scared me early doors, actually.
Yeah, I know, taking a third of the wounds away from the dragon.
Yeah,
nice start for the magic for Orcs. And over here, the Git launcher, I think it was. Yeah, because he's on the hill.
Yep.
Plinked off 2 Lancers who passed their panic test. So that reduces them a little bit. This was well. I thought this didn't bode well for my battle, because the Madgit rolled, I think, well, enough to get through the unit. Ideally, I kind of wanted him to stop here. Yeah, but so that you'd have double the amount of damage if you went through him. But I wasn't really going to complain that he went through. Yeah. But I think I rolled 4 hits. Yeah, you got 2 wounds off, and both were 1s to wound. Yeah. So I didn't even have to save. Yeah. Which is nice. Yeah, incredible. So that Madgit is now sitting behind, thinking, "I'm sure I've just gone through some horses, but they're all still there." This was really good as well for my ranged attacks, because the goblins on the spider and the unit did 2 wounds to the chariot. Yeah, man. And that startled you a bit as well, didn't it? Yeah, well, I obviously can't weather that all game. So going into your turn 2, answers charged. Yeah. Over to you. Yeah. So obviously easy charge there with 3. So hoping just to... I don't think I'll kill you with... I've only got 6 attacks, but I want to win the combat and push you off. Charge there to get them. I think you flee to this. I flee that, because I want you to have a chance of failing the charge and leaving the giant actually in your flank. Absolutely. Although you worked out the maths more than I had, and it was unlikely. Yeah, so you're 8 inches between us. Yeah, and your movement 9. And I've got Swiss Stride, so it's only unlikely. And there's a bit of a gung-ho. Charge my Lion Chariot into the Iron Orcs, needing an 8 on Swift Stride, because I want to get them down. I'm thinking, like, as they're on the objective, I want to get them down and hopefully deal with them. Yeah. Dragons move up as well. So this is the remaining moves. So I catch your guys, as expected, and reform to face that way. Eagle moves up to be out of line of sight and just to see what he can do. Seaguard face the giant, as do the Queen's Guard, because I'm thinking I've got to deal with him now. Yeah. At this point. Yeah. I can't start shooting over here. I've got to deal with the giant. Yeah, I mean, which is annoying, because you probably don't move up, but if I move properly, then this giant's never an issue. No. So I've lost a round to shoot. Oh yeah, if your knights could have charged him, I wouldn't have been going forward. It would have been over there. I wouldn't have killed the dragon with him. Then probably early doors, but I would have got another round of shooting at someone else. The giant. Line check gets in, and then my breathers move up around just to go right up close to it. And the dragon doesn't charge these guys, but it moves so they can see all of these guys, and is protected that nothing else can charge it. Yeah, so nothing can charge the dragon. So only these goblins can charge, and I'm pretty confident in that. Yeah, I mean, even if the cave goblins charge you, that's just 3 points. Yeah. So that was that. Yeah. Magic. I think I do a molten copper on them and do 4 wounds. I think I let it off. Yeah. I do a silver spike to your general and get 2 off. I'm wondering what I tried to dispel there then. I think you tried to dispel this and failed this one. Okay. Or vice versa, but you definitely failed to dispel there. And then because you failed to spell, I got extra armor on him, because I'm a bit closer and I'm just like, I just don't want to risk anything. Yeah. It's only the lower one. And actually, in this turn, I've used my binding scroll to take away your flaming attacks spell. Yes, because I'm thinking that the trolls have got a charge on the knights, and I didn't want you having flaming attacks on your knights to nullify. And it would have been a reroll to wound without. Yeah, so that would help. So you got rid of that, so it wasn't an option. Yeah. I think you dispelled hereditary. Okay, maybe as well. Yeah. So I do another wound for sure, which is good. Very good. Between these two, and I think actually it was all the Queen's Guard. The Sea Guard didn't do anything. I do 4 wounds to the... I was very concerned about that. Very concerned. Well, I'd like that. I like my chances now. Yeah, totally. I mean, he's pissed off, but he might not get to that combat. So. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, because it's a fairly long charge as well. Yeah, it was. Yeah. They do their job, and Skewer is bullied.
Kill it off, and you failed your thing. I actually pursued off, which might have been a mistake.
I had my Iron Orc character nearby, didn't I?
He wasn't facing them. I'd noticed this when I moved on.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how you've got to go back, but
yeah. So here,
yes, I didn't have line of sight.
Line of sight is only to about here anyway.
That's right.
So
you could have stayed on and reformed.
Yeah. So I went off thinking, I don't want to get some counter charge, but I don't think I would have been. So
yeah, potentially a mistake. I didn't think about it at the time, but you're right. That probably would have been best just to reform.
So there's that. Lion Chariot does a lot of damage, but only had 2 wounds and dies because of it. Yeah,
I know that when I attacked back, I was a bit concerned because if I didn't kill it, I was testing.
Yeah.
And I didn't have my bodyguard character in them.
Yeah, if
I wouldn't have been stubborn.
Yeah, or steadfast.
Or steadfast, yeah.
So, no, you would have been. I don't have a rank, or do I have 1 rank?
Oh, I don't know these rules.
Either way, you killed it, so it was
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And that's at the end of...
On to my turn 2 now, aren't we?
It's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
So what you've done, actually, you've faced this way to actually...
Yeah, I reformed the Iron Orcs after killing the chariot.
And that's what, an 8?
Yeah, need an 8.
Need an 8. So
need an 8.
So yeah, that's how it ends up.
Yeah, so start of my turn 2, and I declare a war cry.
Yes.
Now, funnily enough, do you remember me declaring a war cry in the tournament?
I don't. There's a reason for that.
Yeah. Forgot. What an idiot.
Yeah.
You pay 45 points for that.
I do, yeah, as well.
And you don't have a choice as to whether or not to pay it. You have to pay 45 points for the war cry, and I didn't use it in the tournament once, not even once. So I make up for it now by declaring a war cry, and that means that these now only need a 7 Swift Stride to get into the Reavers. So
yeah,
that becomes more favourable now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes. So let's see what happens. There is that charge, declaring it. Nice. And I also declared this charge. I did think about it for a little while, thinking, am I just feeding you the trolls? And
it's the armour.
I was just going to go and do some troll vomiting.
Yeah.
And to try and kill a few knights, really. I didn't expect to rout you or anything like that, because
you just want to get me down, don't you?
Yeah, just want to get a few casualties off you to reduce your damage impact.
Yeah, I'm thinking when you're going up, I've got to pop my flare now, just to reduce some wounds coming at me, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Yes, so these guys make it. So
I was going for that.
Oh, no, yeah. I
didn't even think about it.
I know I'd made it a 7 Swift Stride, which gave them a good chance. But
I think I could have reformed a bit. If I'd have thought about it, would have reformed to give you like a 9 or something like that.
Yes, possibly
9 or a 10. But
yeah, you could have gone up against the board edge.
Close.
But you didn't see that threat. I didn't even see it either myself.
Yeah.
Until I started talking about killing the chariot and reforming.
Yeah, but well done.
So the Git launcher might well survive.
Yeah, not looking good for the queens.
Reavers. Yeah, these guys do make it in.
They're right up close.
They are right up close, but the pointy fingers won't let them get too near. And I actually double chaff, move the raiders in.
Yep.
And I also moved the giant behind the knights because I was very scared of this shooting. Yeah. And now they can't see him. Because of the hill, so that's all good. And the giant loves to be in the blind spot of the night. So that's his favourite pastime. So
does it all too much?
Yeah. Gargantula moves up to here to be behind the dragon. Not for any minute do I think that Lucky-Sixes is going to keep the dragon there for a Gargantula charge, but well,
make sure he moves.
I just wanted a bit more of an option, either going this way or that way.
Yep.
So there's that. The cave goblins here reformed to be in a long line, and that meant that I could throw the mad git in that direction, which you might see later. The Iron Orcs reformed to face this way. Chariots moved to be within 12 inches of the trolls.
And making sure that my dragon can't charge any of them as well.
Yes, yes. So there's no way that the dragon can charge anyone except the cave goblins. So the big orc brick has changed to that. And he is currently on the edge of the hill, kind of zonal, is what you call it.
Zoning out.
To hopefully try and make it so the Lancers can't escape him.
Which is what emphasises the mistakes. They haven't got 18 inches now, they've only got 9, so they can't even run.
Yeah, so they're not going to go very far. There's that. So I bring on a Totemic Summon with the higher version of the spell. Must have been.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. And I put him in this area of the board around the trolls and the knights, just as an extra chaff unit, really. I wasn't expecting him to do much, but we had a little discussion over it, and we kind of figured it was the best place for him.
I think so, yeah.
After I placed it, to be honest. We think the Queen's Guard on the backfield just muller him before he does anything in the other place. Speaking of mullering, the Iron Orcs rip apart the Reavers as expected. That's they're doing well. They've killed a chariot and the Reavers already.
Yep.
And this is lots of things going on here. You popped an overflare. You killed 5 wounds worth of trolls.
No, I killed. I think I did 3.
Yeah,
with an overflare, and then did another 3
with the unit itself.
The unit.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you went back. You did 3 wounds
out of
troll vomit.
Out of 3 vomit attacks. That's pretty good going in terms of odds.
And I did 2 Aegis, 6-up Aegis.
Ah, man,
that 6-up Aegis. Lucky sixes.
Yeah.
So I didn't take it, and it meant it was. We've got the 3, which is what you.
I rolled a 3 for my re-rollable, my second roll.
But
we thought at this stage that I was actually passing my test on a double 1.
Yeah.
And so that's why we took a picture of the 3.
Yeah.
But then
we realised that actually you lost the 2 back ones, so you're a bit closer to me, a bit further away from your general.
I was further away from my general, so I didn't have the general's leadership, and it was auto break actually. Yeah. But yeah, 2 Aegis saves, man. That's just unfriendly. And you reform. There's the. I insisted you put 2 6s there just because I was not impressed.
Yep. And I reformed.
You reformed to face the giants.
And that's how it looks at the end of your turn.
Absolutely, yeah. Over to you and your turn 3.
So I charge him and you flee.
Yeah, this was I was quite pleased with this little tactical move actually. I think it served me better than standing for the combat. So,
yeah, I think so, because then I get to reform.
My thoughts was, if you go into combat, you reform and turn the other way, ready for your turn 4.
So I chase after, and I'm not off the board, I'm just bounce on it.
Yeah.
And remaining moves. So I move these guys as far as possible from him. I think you need an 8 to get in.
That's right.
These guys move up so that they're out of line of sight of the thing, and he's not, but I think that's like a 19. So pretty high.
Yeah, I need a double 6 to.
So they can shoot at. Have a look at what they can shoot at. They just turn around.
No, they don't. They've charged.
Of course.
Charged this time.
Eagle goes up there, and the dragon. I wanted to face your general here, but I ended up going for these guys to try and get rid of these, and I thought I could probably save my lancers, and then hopefully the secondary objective if I go after him with magic.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either. So
yeah, and I wanted to. I was still there, so I could face these 2 as well for future charges.
Yeah, very good.
Magic, I get Silver Spike off.
You did,
and
I think I let it through, didn't I?
There's one of them. No, sorry, this wasn't Silver Spike. Then I got Silver Spike off, and you dispelled it.
That. Yeah.
I got Molten Copper off, and I got 2 wounds off.
Yeah, I didn't really take into account that it was AP3.
Yeah, but still not the 3 wounds I needed to. But he's down to 1.
He is alive.
And then with my last 2 dice, I got Hereditary off.
Yeah,
for a bit of defense.
True that.
Shooting, my Queen's Guard did 1 wound to your chariot, and that was we worked out because of the cover. Otherwise, he would have been dead.
That's right. Yeah,
I had like 8 shots.
Yeah. So before this, I'd taken 2 wounds, and then you took a 3rd wound.
So you're down to 1. So I think actually I did a few, and you saved a couple.
Yes,
and I think maybe I got 3 through, and you saved 2, and I got 1 off. So or 1 each or something. Like
that might be later on, but yeah.
And that was it for my turn. Nothing more. I actually there is a bit more. I with my general did a breath weapon.
You did.
and rolled double ones and then did no wounds at all to the Git launcher.
No, it was,
a complete waste of a breath weapon. But I was like, all right.
You'd clearly been watching my Mad Git.
Yeah, that's it.
That's how we do things.
So moving on to your turn, and you take up this.
Obviously, I'm going to take the charge. I mean, I have only got 1 wound left, and it is an 8 charge, but I'm on the hill, so I'm re-rollable. I'm actually at the bottom of the incline or decline, however you want to call it. So I'm a bit closer than that. So makes it
re-rollable 8.
Re-rollable 8 to get into the Lancers,
and you do.
I make it. Whoop.
Again, there was another one. I was like, if you just don't get an 8, I get away.
Yeah, you would have been gone by then. So,
but yeah, fair play.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously it's a bit scary because your Lancer and your horse are attacking before my guy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just need that 6. 1 6.
Lucky sixes. So the Iron Orcs have now reformed from killing the Reavers, and they run out of the dragon's line of sight. And I originally moved the Git launcher this way to get out of line of sight of the dragon as well. But then I actually changed my mind and moved him back because I thought, actually, if you spend a turn going into combat against the Git launcher, then that's a turn the dragon's not doing anything else.
Yep.
So I moved him back, thinking the Git launcher can go down fighting, or not, as the case will probably be. The Cave Goblins continue in their live formation and sprint in this direction, just to get out of the way, really, as much as anything.
Yeah.
The Totemic Summon that I'd spawned last turn went through this gap, and the Trolls rallied in the way of these Iron Orcs, but I'm not terribly worried about that.
Because you got your Raiders to chaff.
Got my Raiders to chaff these, and bearing in mind the Knights are still facing the edge of the board.
A couple of turns, they'll be wasted up there.
Yeah, he's stuck over there. The Mad Git followed the Totemic Summon.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you. And the Gaiantula moved to this sort of area. I was fairly sure that the Queen's Guard would be able to get out of his threat range.
You just want to move closer.
But I just wanted to get closer and cause them a bit of trouble. And I hadn't taken any wounds on the Gargantua yet. So, you know, I was hoping that would work out all right. But I was really stuck as to how to get these guys. Even with a high movement Gargantula, I was concerned about... Because as soon as he starts bleeding wounds, he's vulnerable.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do my best to keep hold of that.
This was a magic spell, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. Did I get Spawn of Insects off on them?
Yeah, you did.
And actually did quite a lot of wounds.
Yeah, did 4.
Which was really nice. And Queen's Guard are quite high value. So you know,
that's a lot of points.
Yeah, probably at least 80, maybe more. The Git Launcher does 2 wounds to the Eagle.
Yeah.
1 left.
1 left.
So he's just as useful as he was with all his wounds.
Yeah.
And my Iron Orc character survives the incoming attack from the Lancer and the Horse and kills 2 Lancers back.
But I end up...
You passed your test. Yeah, you passed your test. So that is...
yeah. So I've got another go. One more shot.
1 chance to do that wound.
Come on.
I think that moves on to your turn 4.
Yeah. So simple, just change them around, and move them up a little bit, mainly to be within 10 of these guys, and these move back as well. So the mixture of that meant they were within range in general, just in case, and gave a long charge for this.
And I was also very vocal about wanting to terror check your archery units.
Just make sure that was the case.
Now you've got your general's leadership there.
Queen's Guard move into the building and out of line of sight for that, which is cool.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all, mainly because I haven't read the rules for buildings.
Yeah. My dragon moves over here to be facing 1, 2, 3. They're my 3 targets.
Yeah, sure.
Really, at this point, and Eagle just moves up just to be as close as he can to this, if he can charge later on.
Yeah, sure.
Magic, I think I failed a Silver Spike.
Yeah, I think you did.
Then dispelled the Molten Copper, which left me a few dice, and I ended up looking at this one and going, okay, we'll give him as good a shot as I can. +1 AP, flaming attacks, and magical, and then made him flammable. So I've got an extra AP, which is nice, because he's got 4 up armor to make it 5 up, and then also a reroll to wound. So Come on, that's 1
There's
6.
every chance.
Come on, that's 6.
Yeah, because I'm resilient 6, so you're going to be winning on 6s, but you're re-rolling.
This was to signify the 2 armor saves you did.
This is when the Queen's Guard shot, and I did 2 saves.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. I think you might have still done 1 before.
Yeah, I think I saved 1 in the previous Queen's Guard shot.
But needing only 1, I get 2 through, and you save them both.
Save them both.
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! And this one, I do not get my 6. I had 4
What
rolls.
a shame. My heart bleeds for you.
Call me lucky 4s next time. But yeah, no, just didn't get it, and you polished him off.
Yeah, so I'm very pleased with that character.
Really well.
Yeah,
and I've lost my scoring as well, which is good. My longbow.
No, don't. That's the spoiler. No. That is me rolling a double.
Okay.
Yeah. Forget what you just said.
Nothing happens, mate.
No, nothing. So nothing to see here. Move on.
Your turn.
Move on. Yeah, it must be. Yes, it would be. Yeah. So, yeah, he rolls a double 6, and yeah, no overview of movement necessarily.
You can see down here.
Oh yeah, this is cool. So I aggressively moved my Gargantula forwards. Didn't charge into the Lothern, the Sea Guard. Sorry. Didn't charge, but I made it so they couldn't possibly escape the Gargantula.
Yep.
And I sent the Totemic Summon over to there as well for support, and rolled exactly enough to charge them.
It was pretty long as well.
Yeah, it was pretty long. I think I rolled a 13.
And I can't stand a shoot because it's random
movement. Man. So now my Totemic Summon is going to go to town on the Sea Guard.
Yeah, and I got Breath Weapon.
Breath Weapon, yeah. Few attacks, Resilience 5.
I'll be steadfast, but I'm not looking forward to that.
No, it's not good. Not great. Yeah, he rolled a double 6, so he Lucky-Sixed himself.
Yeah.
I spawned another Totemic Summon on behind the house.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool picture. I like it.
And they're in the house.
They are in the house, hiding behind it now.
Yeah, trying to.
Yeah. I got Awaken the Beast off on them, which you let through because it was pointless.
Yeah. I looked at that.
I didn't have anything to do with my magic dice, so I was casting it just for that. I think I did try and. And
then you got the other one off.
Yeah.
The magic.
Yeah, how did I manage?
Did you magic him or did you git launcher him?
I think that's the git launcher that did that, because you saved all your dice to dispel Swarm of Insects. Swarm of Insects. But I git launched.
Yeah, Dead Eagle.
That guy.
Like every battle. Ever with any higher.
Take that, Eagle.
Yeah.
I punched him, basically.
And this is overview at the end of your turn.
This is an overview. No, it can't be the end of my turn. Oh, yes, it is, because I've killed a few of the Sea Guard.
And I've reformed.
And you've reformed. I didn't move these raiders at all. They stayed where they were, because they were doing a nice job of chaffing up. And obviously, in my movement, I've sprinted my orcs forward to get them further away from the rear dragon.
The
general's keeping with them.
And so these guys are out of line of sight of the thing again.
Actually, the cave goblins weren't out of line of sight, but there's not a lot of profit in charging them.
At this point, that was the second time the Iron Orcs had got out of my line of sight.
Yeah,
and I was like,
escaped.
Oh man, come on.
I think because the dragon had so many jobs to do.
Yeah.
Like, he was trying to kill the Git Launcher, the Chariot.
Yeah. And
he was trying to kill the Iron Orcs, all in one. Yeah. And, I was able to get away, basically.
I need to forget about the Git Launcher, I think. I was thinking too much about that. But, so they're out. Yeah. So I have to maneuver around again.
And the trolls have sprinted forward as well.
They're in Conga at the minute, aren't they?
They are in Conga, because they had to get in Conga because there was quite a congestion in here when they rallied.
Yeah.
But over to you for your turn 5.
So charging here, just to clear some chaff, of course. And that was my only charge. I moved my dragon over here to face this, and just again, so that I was still facing them. So I could hopefully send a magic missile. These were going to move out so that you couldn't charge them.
Yeah,
but chose not to because I couldn't shoot.
That's right.
That was the crucial bit.
You when you leave a building, you reform, which means you can't shoot. So you would have wasted those shots.
To shoot. I probably should have shot the Totemic Summon, but we'll see. But yeah, so otherwise it is as is. I molten copper them down by about 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think so, but they're fearless and they don't care.
But more manageable now.
Definitely.
I shot with my Queen's Guard.
Oh, baby.
On here, and he got another armor save.
Yeah!
That's like 3 or 4 now he's got, and I'm like, oh, just
Totally.
needed one of them.
Yes. It's incredible.
On my turn, I saw it on the last turn. I killed 1 damage, and then I did the rest here, which actually I would have preferred not to kill him, so that your game actually couldn't get in.
He was blocking the spider.
Perfect timing for the spider to get in now.
Yeah, those spears are really efficient.
Mm-hmm. And this is on, and not much else happens, to be honest. So it's on to your turn.
Yeah.
I think that's signifying your 2 charges.
I know. Yeah, I think you stunned and shot.
Yeah, and I've got 3 wounds off. I think 2 or 2.
I've taken 1 wound. I think.
Cool. So that was nice.
And I get both of those charges in. Yeah. So that was great. He also charged into the rear of these.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily expect to be able to kill all the Queen's Guard, but he's keeping them busy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's 3 points, so, you know.
Yeah, I just need some 6s to get rid of him early doors as soon as possible.
Absolutely. There is an overview of how it's looking turn 5. I think probably... Is this... No, it's not the end of my turn 5. It's just an overview.
Yeah.
So I've swift reformed the Orcs in the middle. So the Knights obviously dealt with the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
And in my turn, this guy
moved closer.
Moved right in front of the Knights. What a legend. Yeah, so that kind of... well... problematic for you.
Yeah, wasn't great.
Managed to get the Iron Orcs out of line of sight over here, which was a real bonus as well. Kept the general with them. He's abandoned the trolls to their fate. Now there's only 2 of them and they're charging.
And they're in combat.
And that's kind of a very bad half-finished reform on the Orcs to get them 7 wide and make it so that your dragon couldn't charge their rear.
Yeah.
And the Cave Goblins continue to move up, and the Iron Orcs move up. And once again...
Oh, my lord.
Once again, I've got them out of line of sight, you dragon. But they're still within 6 inches of the objective.
Yeah, so they're doing exactly what they need to do.
Yeah, this guy's just moved up to have a look, but he's happy. And Kit Launcher's sort of just try and keep quiet, and I'm still alive.
Yeah.
I think he had a shot at the Knights and didn't kill any, or didn't hit. I think.
Yeah, he didn't hit.
I don't remember.
I don't think he does much for the rest of the game, actually.
No,
so
but I was quite happy because he was still alive.
Still there, man.
Yeah. Kill a few Queen's Guard with the Totemic Summon, but you're stubborn in a building.
Yeah, so and I didn't do anything to you, so...
It's not going anywhere. And there's that. Yeah. So you killed a troll.
I killed a troll, with which I was quite pleased, so I did 3. Then your guys get me down to exactly... So by 1... I wasn't steadfast, which just meant it was auto break.
Yeah.
And
they both pursued and chased you down 10 inches.
Which means you were out of my line of sight of my Knights.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, fuck. I just can't get any of your points.
Yeah. It was all a bit of a dance, really, and going quite nicely for me, to be honest.
Onto my turn. I've moved up here.
Yes, this is into your turn 6.
At this point,
so your
emotions have taken control, and I want rid of that bloomin' general. And I get...
you've seen the red mist. It's come down.
And so I've moved him up. I've got him... I think I got either Molten Copper nor Silver Spike. I can't remember. And it's killed him. It's gone.
Yeah,
but
totally.
Oh, my lord. He has taken so much attention.
He has.
All battle.
Yeah.
And perhaps too much from my part, but I just wanted him dead.
Oh, I think I only didn't have a magic phase for turn 6.
Yeah.
And I expected to not have a magic phase after turn 2, to be honest.
Yeah. So I was gutted.
It is incredible.
It takes so much, but I was just like, I just need him dead. And I thought at this point, it's my last turn. That's where the points are.
That's the best points you could get.
That's the point.
With
so
him. Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Definitely.
These guys.
Oh, this is your general.
So because I now couldn't see anything, I decided just to stay where I was and shoot this thing, just so it didn't come into me.
Yeah, but your general's got a bit of a funny story with his longbow.
Yes, so the whole tournament and this game, that's the only wound, or even like to wound, that he's got through.
But, I mean, you only gave him a longbow because it was points left over.
Yeah, and
he's shot it.
Sure as hell does not know how to use that bow.
Totally, he's like the general. They think he's a good shooter, and he's really not.
Yeah.
Nice.
this combat continues. I do one, you do a few more, but I'm still stubborn, so stick
not
there.
going anywhere.
Very blurry, or is it this? But this is an overview of everything, so just showing where it is.
Yep.
And then getting onto your turn.
My last turn. Oh,
so
what happened here?
As I mentioned, I couldn't charge anything or without going into the normal orcs straight on, and
it was a 12-inch charge to get the orcs anyway.
So I didn't move them at all. And bearing in mind, you got into my flank and got out of my line of sight last turn.
Yeah.
If I'd have moved him half an inch, a quarter of an inch,
I'd have been in your front.
Slightly, it would, and I was just, oh my lord. So I offered a flank. You only needed about 5 or something.
It was ridiculously small. It was hardly anything, yeah.
So you took it, rightfully so. You got in, and that is a sorry place for me.
It's a incredible end turn for me.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That is a.
I think that's it.
And this is the last photo.
A few more.
I don't do anything to you, but that doesn't matter. The one that does matter is
this little thing up here,
there, which I clearly got in a huff and didn't take a picture.
Didn't take a picture of what happened
because I did maybe 4 or 5 to you, and you.
I don't think you did. You didn't move your general.
I did move it
because I. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
I didn't have the Nova Flare, but I did move them over, and then.
No, I think I passed loads of armor saves just to make you feel even better.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I did a few, and then you passed some armor. You did about 6 or 7 to me. It was auto break. I ran off the board. Jobs are good, and that is 1,300 points.
Yeah, right there.
Because I didn't move them a half an inch.
Oh, gutted. I'd be gutted if I were you.
Oh my lord!
You're a little bit gutted by that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So we haven't actually done the points yet. We think it's a 20-0 because you've got the objective. You've got a lot of points, and I've got your general. To be fair, I've got.
He's not worth much.
Giant. Some things. It might
1K
be
goblin.
Closer. It might be a 19 or an 18.
We probably should work it out and put it in the comments.
Yeah, we'll put it in
the comments.
As is.
Actually, we can't put it in the comments because that would be a spoiler.
Oh yeah.
Because if you see the comments before,
let's do it quickly. So I've got.
Yeah, I think we're right for time.
This
is a live points.
Live
score.
Points. So I've still got on the table my dragon for 1,150 and my Queen's Guard for a lot, for like 500.
Yeah, sure.
Excuse me. Sorry, folks. I think they work out 496, so I'll say 500. So I've got 1,650 still on the table. So you've got 2,900.
2,900
plus a general.
All right.
So you've got 3,000. Oh, 3,000. You've got.
I've got 3,000 victory points.
You've got 3,000 victory points, give or take 50 or something. So we'll work out if it matters.
All right, cool.
I've got a general.
You killed the general for 570 plus the general, so 670. That's actually worth more points than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was a lot cheaper than that, but hey. Both of
So was that 670?
Yeah.
Right.
Including the general bonus. So the Iron Orc Chiefs are both fine. The Common Orcs are fine. 1 unit of Cave Goblins you did kill for 225.
225.
The other unit of Cave Goblins is fine. Both my Iron Orcs are fine. Yep. The Goblin Raiders died for 120. The Skewerer died for 90. The Trolls are less than 25%.
Yep.
So half points would be 248.
Yeah, more than 4.
Yeah. The Git Launcher is fine.
Yeah.
And the Gargantula is fine. The Giant is dead for 320.
Which is 1,673.
Okay. So, obviously, if you're watching this video and you're thinking, why the heck am I listening, then just turn off. You know?
Don't turn off.
No, don't do that. No, I didn't mean it.
Keep listening.
Yeah, keep listening. This is very important.
There's only another 50 minutes to go.
Absolutely.
Stay here. Stay with us. This is determine how many points it was. So
what's the difference there?
So 3,000, so 1,320.
Oh man, you're going to disappoint me now. Yeah, so that would be a 13-7. That's right, isn't it? 13-7.
Yep.
Which makes with the objectives
16-4.
16-4.
16-4. Absolute trouncing.
Yes. Yeah, it was worth counting up though, because we actually thought that was a 20-0 to me, didn't we?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. But at worst, it's a 17-3, isn't it?
Yes, I mean I think that's accurate. To be honest, that is right. You know, because
I haven't got a BSB, so I haven't got that.
No,
points.
Silly boy with that silly BSB.
Which, by the way, I didn't notice too much.
No, I mean your high discipline are high elves, so
there was a few instances where it did hurt me, but not enough to warrant it, I don't think, and to like make the dragon worse. But
no.
Yeah, so 16-4.
Yeah. Which is a great. You've got to be happy with a victory like that.
Yeah, you smashed me.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a lot changed on the final turn with the Iron Orc charging. Yeah. Although, funnily enough, if you reform enough to mean I'm in the front, I think I still could potentially think about that charge.
I think the only thing that it's not an auto break.
No, and you are attacking me back with your more models.
Yeah,
so potentially.
I think you probably still win, but I'll get a lot more attacks at you.
Yeah, it is only one combat. So.
It's not an auto break. Because you get 2 just by going in the flank, don't you?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But yeah,
great game.
Good battle.
Shame that obviously
very eventful.
Got frustrated. A lot happened.
Very eventful. I was so annoyed at how I played the dragon.
The dragon didn't get into any combat.
Aggressive enough. And I've done that before, and I just need to get him in.
You need to pick a target and go for it.
He wipes things out, and just be a bit more careful about where I'm positioning him in terms of arcs, field of arcs.
Well, if you remember the last time we had Highborn Elves versus Orcs in one of our early games against each other, the dragon minced through 35 Ed Bashers. So I was determined not to let the dragon get into a position where he could do the same to the 48 common orcs. Yeah,
well, I did think about charging the goblins to overrun into the normal orcs. Yeah, I thought I'd be there for so long. So I mean, although I didn't but I didn't have it. I only had one champion in that this time. Yeah, but you still kill me. I had green tide spears, and then you move your iron orcs around to flank. My flank. Yeah, I think it kills my dragon. To be honest, possibly he'd already taken 2 wounds as well. So, but it's something to think about. But in the end, I would have got those more points. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. So that means if we're adding these points to the tournament, it means that I got to 32 plus 16, 48. Yeah. But pretty much neck and neck. Neck and neck until we add your 4 points. Yeah. Which puts you up to 52. Yeah. So congratulations, you have just maintained the tournament victory. As long as I don't get trounced. It's not as long as you don't get trounced. I mean, you definitely. Yeah. What a way to end 2.0 beta. Yeah. But very good that we counted up those points, because up until that count up, we thought I'd won 20 0. Riveting count up as well. It was great watching. Great watching. So yeah, thanks for watching these tournament battles, all of our pre-hotfix battles. We really enjoy making the battle reports. Any comments you've got, like, share, subscribe, all that lot. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us how you think we're doing and any improvements you want us to make. Yeah. And in case you haven't spotted it already, on the 9th Age forum, we are moving swiftly into the hotfix rules, and we're doing a wooden spoon tournament. Yeah, I think we're going to do a video on it separately, but just as a teaser. A teaser, we're going to do that. It's going to, because of the constant changes or regular changes. I wouldn't say they're in the next sort of couple of months, we're going to look at having a bit of fun. Yeah, totally. And we're going to do a wooden spoon, so we're looking at the worst units on paper from each army. We're going to try and make army lists out of them. Only 3,000 points, so much shorter battles, but with the idea that we're going to try and find some hidden gems. Yeah, that totally. And have a bit of fun.